I have 3 messages from your person, and it is vital that you hear them because they will stun you. Stop everything and take a deep breath. What you are about to hear was created specifically for this moment. This is not a random event. These words found you at the exact time your spirit was ready to accept them. Some secrets wait patiently for years. Some feelings refuse to stay locked away. Some bonds, regardless of the distance, the years, or the painful silence, stay forever unbroken. Tonight, 3 admissions arrive from a person connected to your soul. They fought against sending these thoughts. They resisted for a lot longer than you think, but something inside them finally broke apart. What they have been holding back can no longer stay hidden inside. The first admission is that you never left my mind. I simply got better at hiding it. They need you to grasp this reality first. They never removed you from their thoughts, not even once. They taught themselves how to function without your presence. They forced their faces to look happy. They kept moving and stayed busy, but being quiet does not mean forgetting. During lonely moments, thoughts of you came back. When life slowed down, you were there. When they achieved something great, you were the one they wanted to celebrate with. Some people leave marks that time cannot rub away. They would hear familiar songs and feel their chest tighten. They would go to places you once visited together and feel frozen in time. They would catch a familiar smell, and suddenly the past felt painfully close. They asked themselves many times without finding honest answers why someone who is gone still lives in such a private space inside them. They tried to tell themselves it was just a habit or a simple memory, but a deeper part of them knew the truth. You were not just a memory. You were a living presence they took everywhere. The hardest part to realize was that they did not miss you most during the bad times. They missed you during the peaceful times. Those were the moments when life felt empty without the one person who truly understood them. Understanding came way too late. You saw them differently than anyone else ever has. The silence you felt was not because they did not care. Many times they almost called you. They wrote texts and then deleted them. They looked at your name and felt stuck. Thinking about your reaction scared them. What if you had moved on completely? What if you were happy without them now? What if reaching out just opened up old cuts that neither of you knew how to fix? So they chose to stay still, and with every silent day, pieces of your bond faded more. Now the truth is painfully clear. Silence kills what love alone never could. Forever. People do not stay when they feel like they are not being seen. Good timing means nothing if you do not put in the work. They learned how very rare it is to find a person who brings both peace and excitement. They learned that a soul connection cannot be replaced. It is either guarded with everything you have or lost for good. You became the lesson burned into their soul. Every person after you felt fake. Every new bond felt like it was missing something. Every smile felt forced. This is because once you feel a bond that reaches your deepest core, everything else feels like it is only temporary. The third admission is the most vital message. Time is running out and staying silent is no longer an option. This message comes from a place of true emergency. They feel it strongly now. A big change, a fork in the road, a moment where the universe demands the truth. They know that if these words are not said now, the chance will be gone forever. They are standing between being scared and being honest. Fear tells them to stay safe and hide to avoid being rejected. Truth tells them something else. Speak up regardless of the pain. Speak even if everything changes. Right now, the truth is the loudest voice. They want you to understand perfectly. If they come back, it is not because they are confused. It is because they are clear. They are clear about what was lost. They are clear about what actually mattered. They are clear about whose presence never left their heart, even as life moved forward. They do not expect perfection anymore. They just want honesty. One real talk, one truly open moment, one chance to finally be there for you emotionally. What they really want you to get is that they are not expecting you to wait forever. They are not demanding that you forgive them right away. They are not asking to bring back the past. They just need the truth to be said out loud. You were loved much more than you ever knew, and losing you changed them more than anything else ever has. Whether you want to try again or close the door forever, they needed you to hear this truth. This is because some truths are just too big to stay unsaid forever. This message did not arrive by mistake tonight. Something bigger is lining up. Maybe they are getting ready to call. Maybe you will run into them unexpectedly. Perhaps choices are coming that will decide where this bond goes. This is not about chasing anyone. This is about finally having clarity. The darkness is gone. You do not have to guess anymore. You do not have to wonder if it was real. It was very real. Everything you felt was the truth, and now the choice belongs to you alone. Listen carefully. You did not imagine the spark between you. You did not make it a bigger deal than it was. You did not love them without them feeling it. Some people love in silence. Some people love because they are afraid. Some people love when it is sadly too late. But real love always leaves a permanent mark, and tonight those feelings came back for a reason. Trust what you know inside. Respect what your heart sees. Always remember that no matter what happens next, you are stronger and wiser than you have ever been. If this touched your soul, hit the like button and join our wisdom family by subscribing so we can look at the secrets of the heart and mind together. Right now, a shift is happening in the energy between you two. The silence that once felt like a solid wall is beginning to crack because the weight of what remains unsaid has become too heavy for them to carry. You might have felt a sudden pull or a random thought of them lately that you couldn't explain. This is because their spirit is reaching out before their words do. They are currently navigating the gap between who they were when they let you go and who they have become since losing you. They finally see that the version of them that walked away was driven by shadow and ego, while the person they are now is driven by a desperate need for resolution. This next phase isn't about repeating the past or going back to old cycles that broke you. It is about a final unveiling of the truth. You have spent a long time wondering if you were the only one who felt the depth of the connection, but the universe is moving to show you that your intuition was right all along. They are realizing that no matter how many miles they put between you or how many new people they meet, the energetic cord remains tied to your soul. This realization is making them restless. They are looking at their life and seeing the gaps where your light used to be, and they are finding that nothing else fits in that space. As this energy builds, you may notice small signs or synchronicities appearing more frequently. You might see their name in unexpected places, hear a song that was yours in a random moment, or simply feel a sudden warmth in your chest as if they are standing right next to you. These are not coincidences. They are the ripples of their intention moving toward you. They are gathering the strength to be vulnerable, which is the one thing they couldn't do when it mattered most. The power has shifted. While they were once the one in control by remaining distant, you are now the one with the power because you have found peace within yourself while they are still searching for it. The upcoming days will require you to stay grounded in your own worth. Do not rush to fill the silence if they reach out with a small gesture. Let them show you the depth of their change through their actions, not just their regret. You have done the hard work of healing and growing, and any reconnection must meet you where you are now, not where you used to be. The story isn't over, but the way it is written from here is different. It is no longer a story of loss, but a story of awakening. Trust that whatever happens next is designed to bring you the peace you deserve, whether that means a new beginning or the final closure you never received. The energy is now moving from reflection into action. You might feel a strange sense of anticipation in the air, like the stillness right before a storm breaks. This is because the person from your past has reached a breaking point where their internal world can no longer balance with the external mask they wear. They are tired of the act. They are exhausted from pretending that they are fine with the way things ended. Every time they try to move forward, the memory of your authenticity pulls them back. They have realized that while they can find someone new to talk to, they cannot find someone new to feel with. This realization is what will finally drive them to break the silence. You are about to witness a moment of total vulnerability that you never thought was possible from them. In the past, they used their ego as a shield, but that shield has rusted away. When they finally speak, it won't be with the old excuses or the cold tone you remember. It will be with the raw honesty of someone who has stared into the void of your absence and realized how much space you truly occupied. They are preparing to admit that their life has been a series of distractions ever since you left. They have finally understood that running away didn't make them safe. It only made them lonely. They are now standing at the edge of a decision, weighing the fear of your rejection against the agony of never knowing if you could ever see them clearly again. This upcoming shift is also a test for your own growth. For a long time, you were the one waiting for answers and hoping for a sign. Now, the roles have reversed. You are the one standing in the light of your own self-discovery, while they are the one emerging from the shadows. You have built a life that is full and beautiful without them, and that is exactly why they are so drawn back to you now. Your independence is like a beacon. It shows them that you didn't need them to survive, but they need you to feel whole. This creates a brand new dynamic where the old power struggles no longer exist. If they return, they must come to you as an equal, ready to match the depth you have always offered. The universe is currently clearing the path for an encounter or a conversation that will change the narrative of your history together. This isn't about destiny forcing you back into a relationship. It is about destiny giving you the truth so you can finally make a choice based on reality instead of mystery. You are being given the gift of seeing the full picture. Whether this leads to a beautiful new beginning or a final peaceful goodbye, you will walk away with the knowledge that you were right all along. Your heart was never wrong about the connection. You were never too much. You were simply dealing with someone who wasn't ready to be enough. Now that they are waking up, you get to decide if they are worth the space in your future. The cycle of waiting is finally ending as a surge of movement takes its place. Within the next short period, the invisible wall between your lives will likely drop. This person is currently experiencing a deep sense of FOMO, the fear of missing out on the person you have become. They have been watching you from the shadows, noticing your strength and the way you carry yourself now. They see that you are no longer the version of you that was hurt by their departure. This change in you has triggered a sense of panic in them because they realize that as you continue to grow, the window for them to return is closing. They are starting to understand that you are becoming a version of yourself that they might not even recognize, and the thought of being a stranger to you is more than they can handle. This realization is pushing them toward a sudden, perhaps even impulsive act of communication. They may reach out with something small just to test the waters, a casual text, a like on a photo, or a mention of a shared memory. Do not be fooled by the simplicity of the gesture. Behind it lies a mountain of unspoken words and nervous energy. They are trying to see if the door is still unlocked or if you have changed the locks entirely. Their soul is heavy with the need for a confession, but their mind is still trying to find the perfect way to say it. They are learning the hard way that perfection is the enemy of progress. They are beginning to see that a messy, honest conversation is worth more than another year of polished, empty silence. At the same time, you are entering a period of extreme clarity. The fog of what if is lifting, and you are seeing the situation for exactly what it was. You are no longer looking at the past through a lens of longing, but through a lens of wisdom. This is your greatest protection. When they finally do step back into your field of vision, you will be able to look them in the eye without your heart racing in fear or desperation. You will feel a calm sense of authority. This is the result of the inner work you have done while they were hiding. You have reclaimed your energy, and because you no longer need this message to feel validated, the message is finally free to arrive. The universe waited until you were strong enough to handle the truth without it breaking you. The final piece of this puzzle is about your own future path. Whatever happens in this coming encounter is designed to set you free. If they come back with the growth and honesty you deserve, a new foundation can be built. If they come back with the same old patterns, you will have the strength to walk away for good, knowing you left nothing on the table. Either way, the shock this message brings is meant to wake you up to your own power. You are the main character of this story, and this person is finally acknowledging that they were lucky to even be a part of it. The weight is shifting off your shoulders and onto theirs. Prepare yourself, because the truth is about to be loud, and the silence is about to end once and for all. The shift you are feeling is the final stage of preparation before the physical world catches up to the spiritual one. This person has reached a point where their pride is no longer a strong enough wall to hold back their regret. They have spent a long time convincing themselves that they were better off in the quiet, but they are now discovering that the silence is actually a mirror reflecting everything they tried to avoid. They are realizing that their attempt to move on was just a performance for an audience that wasn't there. The truth is starting to leak out into their daily life, affecting their focus and their peace of mind. They are finding that your name is the only word that offers them any sense of home, and they are finally ready to admit that they made a massive mistake by letting you go. This upcoming moment is about a total collapse of the ego. For so long they focused on their own fears and their own need for protection, but now their focus has shifted entirely toward you. They are wondering if it is too late to fix what was broken, and if you still have any room in your heart for their presence. This uncertainty is causing them a great deal of stress, but it is also the fire that is burning away their hesitation. They are no longer thinking about the right time to speak. They are simply thinking about the fact that they cannot go another day without you knowing the truth. They are tired of being a ghost in your life and are ready to become a real person again, flaws and all. As you move through these next few days, keep your eyes open for small, strange occurrences that feel like a nudge from the universe. You are being prepared for a conversation that will provide the missing pieces to your story. This encounter is not meant to pull you back into the past, but to give you the closure or the new beginning that allows you to move into your future with total confidence. The mystery is over. The secrets are coming to the surface. You are about to receive the answers you once prayed for, and you will find that you have the strength to handle whatever they say. You have already won this battle by choosing yourself, and now the world is simply aligning to show you that your choice was right. The moment of actual contact is now closer than it has ever been. This person is currently standing at the threshold of their own fear, realizing that the pain of staying away has finally become greater than the fear of being rejected by you. They are looking at the life they built during your absence and finding it empty of real meaning. They see that while they managed to survive without you, they stopped truly living the moment the connection was severed. This realization is triggering a sense of urgency that they can no longer suppress. They are beginning to understand that life is short and that holding on to pride is a lonely way to exist. They are ready to trade their safety for a chance at being seen by you one more time. This next step involves a total surrender of their old ways. In the past, they were calculated and careful, but the message that is coming will likely be raw and unpolished. They have stopped trying to find the perfect excuse and are instead settling into the simple, heavy truth. They miss you. They are prepared to tell you that they were wrong about their ability to forget you. They are ready to admit that they were cowards when you needed them to be brave. This level of honesty is something they have never offered anyone else, and it is coming now because they realize that you are the only person who ever saw the person they were truly meant to be. They are coming back to find that person through your eyes. You are currently being wrapped in a protective energy that keeps you from being overwhelmed by their return. You have grown so much that their presence no longer feels like a tidal wave, but more like a ripple on the surface of your own deep ocean. You are the one holding the compass now. As they approach, you will feel a sense of clarity that allows you to see right through any lingering masks. You will know instantly if they have done the work or if they are just looking for a place to hide from their own loneliness. This is your period of evaluation. You are no longer the one on trial, they are. The universe has flipped the script to ensure that you are protected as the truth finally emerges. The final transformation of this situation is about the release of old karma. By coming forward with the truth, this person is clearing the air between you, which allows the energy to flow freely again. This doesn't mean you have to let them stay, but it does mean you can finally stop carrying the weight of their silence. You are being given the final word. The stories you told yourself about why they left are about to be replaced by the actual reasons, and you will find that none of it was your fault. You are stepping into a future where you are fully informed and fully empowered. The wait is over, the truth is here, and your heart is finally free to choose its own path forward. The shift is now moving into your physical reality. This person is currently struggling with the urge to reach out because the mental image of you has become too vivid to ignore. They are replaying your last conversation and realizing how much they left unsaid. This isn't just a passing thought. It has become a constant internal noise. They are looking for an opening, a reason, or a simple hello that won't feel too heavy, but their heart is pushing for something much deeper. They know that a casual greeting isn't enough to bridge the gap they created. They are preparing for a full disclosure of their feelings, even if it risks everything. You may find yourself waking up at odd hours or feeling a sudden spike in energy during the day. This is often a sign that their focus is locked onto you with intense regret and longing. They are finally acknowledging that the freedom they thought they wanted after the split was actually just a void. They have tried to fill that void with work, hobbies, or other people, but nothing has the same resonance as the bond you shared. They are realizing that you were the person who actually made them feel alive, and without that spark, their world has turned gray. They are coming to terms with the fact that they cannot find you in anyone else. This next phase is about the power of your own silence. You have done the work of moving on and finding your own happiness, and that silence has been the loudest message you could have ever sent. It has forced them to sit with their own choices without you there to soften the blow. Because you didn't chase them, they had to face the reality of your absence. This has created a deep respect for you within them. They no longer see you as someone they can just come back to whenever they feel like it. They see you as someone they have to earn the right to speak to again. This shift in perspective is what makes this upcoming contact different from anything in the past. The universe is now finalizing the details of your reunion or your final talk. There is a sense of cosmic justice at play here. You are being positioned to receive everything you once asked for, but at a time when you no longer need it to feel complete. This is the ultimate test of your personal growth. When the notification pops up or the phone rings, you will notice that your heart doesn't drop in fear. Instead, you will feel a calm, steady sense of finally. You are ready for the truth because you are already standing in your own truth. The final chapter of this specific story is being written right now, and for the first time, you are the one holding the pen.